Alright, so what's your name?
Alex Boudelier.
Okay, so you're part of Apollo Media?
Yes.
I'm assuming you own it?
Yes.
Alright. Do you work with anyone else?
I work with Casey, my general manager, and PA, and director, and really everything else that I'm not doing.
My name is Casey Wright, and I am the general manager for Apollo Media.
So I understand recently you went on a shoot, correct?
Yeah.
So tell me what happened.
Well, basically, I sent out an email to a modeling agency, actually every modeling agency in Rhode Island, or all the ones that came up on the first Google search, saying, hey, I exist, this is what I do, let's work together. And I got 4 emails within 2 days, or 4 days, or however many, from models saying, hey, let's do this.
One of the emails really stood out. He was really thorough, and he actually mentioned stuff he liked, instead of, oh yeah, I saw your portfolio and I like it, let's do work, with no feedback. He actually gave feedback, so we're like, okay, you get first dibs. And Marc was really cool. He's a personal trainer for a living, and this is just what he does. So it worked out really, really well, like really well.
So we head over to Buttonwoods Point in Warwick, and which has, the tide was coming in, so the waves are all splashing over. And he had seen what I had done with Allie recently on the website with the fake rain. So we want to try and incorporate that somehow. We were waiting for the sun to go down, which was kind of interesting because we had all this extra time to work with.
Well, he was there like half an hour early. We were not even hardly set up yet. I got to admit, it was kind of embarrassing. We're like, oh, hey, yeah, let's wing it. And it was really cool. We ended up doing a lot of actual product photography.
Basically just running up and down the beach for probably an hour or so. And some of the pictures I got were actually just candid, him running back and forth from changing outfits, but some of them were actually planned, and we worked on the same shot for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes at some points to get the right one, because you can't really control what the waves are doing. But I think they came out pretty okay. For
one of the shots, Alex is actually like laying in the surf coming in, so one side was just soaked. It was so funny to watch. But yeah, we most of the beginning of the shoot was just, hey, let's do stuff out here so then we can travel back to our gear and extraneous lights and things that we've kind of already set up to do the shoot that we were expecting to do.
When you're on the beach like that, you have no constant running water like that. So we actually took an old step ladder, held it on the roof while we drove down the road, and I got a couple of 5-gallon buckets, filled up with the beach water, and then gave it to Casey. So she stood on the top of the ladder holding it like this, and then was splashing water out at Marc as he was running by.
And I was trying not to get him in the face. That was the worst part. Because he'd blink, and we wouldn't get the shot right, because he blinked. So, yeah, that's mostly what I was doing during the shoot. And we didn't bring bug spray, so we were getting eaten. It was not good.
For everyone who wasn't there, I'm sitting next to this wooden rotten fence, which is, I'm crouched down, so it's basically at my head level, so I can't see the water coming over, and every time I went to go get a shot, I got a big splash. And now I was more wet than Marc was. I was wearing jeans too, which was, poor planning, but it got very wet, camera got very wet, everything still works. So I had to twist the sand out of one of my lenses, but it still works. The original plan was to have, the path, if the path is running from say 6 to 12 on the clock, I was at like 2 o'clock, and then the main key light, which was an octobox on a boom, which I forgot the sandbag for.
So, pro tip, use sandbags.
So we actually took one of our 5-gallon buckets and filled it with rocks, and that worked as a sandbag because it was super windy, so it actually just sat in the ground. But that Octobox was actually just a test one. I got it from Amazon for like 30 bucks because I really want to get one of the nice Westcott ones. I forget what they're called, but I figured I should try it out with something super cheap first, because if I didn't like it, then whatever. Not the point. Anyways, so we had an Octobox key light at about like 11 o'clock, and then there was a Bear Flash. I think it was yours actually. It was the 565 something at probably 7 or 8 o'clock, and that had a gel on it. I think it might have. Did it have a shoot-through umbrella on it, or was it Bear Flash? I don't remember. But either way, that was basically, I was up high, and that was the hair light down at Marc's back. So we just kind of gelled whatever color shirt he was wearing, and it just kind of backlit the water, and it was really cool. Other than that, it's just 2 lights.
He was excellent to work with. He had his own ideas about what to do, and that was really neat. He came with like a small laundry list of, hey, I think like we should get these shots. And it was like, okay, cool, we have the time, absolutely. And so it was really nice to actually be able to indulge in what the model wanted to do instead of just what the photographer wanted to do. And he's really personable. He's really awesome to work with. He's excellent. I'd absolutely recommend him any day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Casey.
You're welcome, thank you.
Bug spray, definitely bug spray, because we were getting eaten alive. But other than that, pretty okay. More lights maybe.
All right, awesome. Nice interview with you, Alex.
Thanks.